Okay, so I wanted to make a video for our honors students who need a calculator to use at home to finish their assignment today. So I'm going to have you go to modules in my Canvas classroom, and I have mine down at the very bottom. If you're with another teacher, they might have it somewhere else on here, but I just have it down at the very bottom. We're going to click on that, and there's two apps that you can download. You can download either one. It's really straightforward. If you download it, then you can just use it on your phone or your iPad or whatever you downloaded it on. If you aren't able to download an app, then you can use this online version. And that's what I wanted to make the video for because it's a little tricky to find. So you'll click this link. Okay, this is going to take us to a practice test for the state test. We're going to enter that test, so go ahead and click this gray button here. We're going to enter the test. I'm going to X that out. We want to use their graphing calculator on here, so go ahead and click start again, and it's this fourth calculator over on the top. Okay, so here's our online calculator that we're going to use. And if you just needed to know how to find the calculator, you're done. You don't have to watch the rest of this video. So the rest of the video, I'm going to show you how to solve a system of equations with your calculator, how to enter it into your calculator. So I have an example right here. So, okay, there we go. I have this system of equations. I have it in standard form. So standard form, we have our x's first, and then our y's, and then an equal sign, and then the constants on the other side. Okay, if you don't have it in that form, you need to get it in that form. Okay, so solve it so that your x comes first on each equation, and then your y, and then the equal sign, and then the constant. Okay, once you have it in that form, it's really easy. Take your coefficients. So on the x, my coefficient is 3. On the y, my coefficient is -2, right? See how I put that in the top of the matrix? In the second equation, my coefficient is 1 for the x. The coefficient for the y is 3. Just put that in the bottom equation. This matrix here never changes. It's always x and y. Hopefully you guys can see my cursor. See it moving around. And then this answer matrix over here, 14 and 1, right? That's your constants from your system of equations. So we set all that up. So that is convert. We're converting it to a matrix equation. Then we're going to invert. We're going to find the inverse. In step 3, I don't have a slide for step 3, sorry. Not for this example. We're going to multiply. So here's the inverse. We're going to type this bottom part here right into our calculator. We're going to find the inverse of that matrix. That -1 exponent actually just means we're finding the inverse. Then we're going to multiply it by the matrix of constants, the 14 and 1. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that right now in our calculator. Okay, so if you go over to your calculator, go over to the calculator, hit alpha, and then zoom. Okay, here we get to choose how many rows and how many columns we want. Well, my first matrix I wanted to type in was a 2 by 2, so this is perfect. That's exactly what I want. So I'm going to click that OK, so I'm going to hit enter. Click enter. Okay, got a 2 by 2. That 2 by 2 in my example problem was 3. -2, you have to enter the negative. Don't enter a minus sign here. You have to use the negative symbol. So -2. Use the side button to go to the side. It'll take you down to the next line. 1. Use the side button. 3. Okay, then use the side button to get outside the matrix. Okay, to do our inverse, we'll use this x to the -1 button. So go ahead and click that one. Okay. It's not really an exponent. Or if we do a -1 on a matrix, that means we're doing the inverse. Now we're going to multiply, so put times. We're going to multiply by that matrix of constants that we had. So let me go back and look at it. 14 and 1. Okay, so let's do alpha, zoom. Okay, this time I want a 2 by 1 matrix. So we're going to go up and go over. Okay, we want one column, so hit enter there, and then we have to go all the way back down and click OK. Okay, that 2 by 1 matrix was, oh dear, I just forgot it again. 14 in 1. Okay, so we put 14 up there, go down, put 1. Okay, so convert. We converted the system of equations to a matrix. Then we do the inverse matrix, which we just did right there in our calculator, and then we multiply by that constant matrix. And it's important to note you have to multiply in this order. So your bigger matrix, your 2 by 2 matrix, needs to go first. So we're going to hit enter. That's the answer. So the top number is x, the bottom number is y, and you would want to write your answer as an ordered pair. So put parentheses around it and put a comma between x and y. That's it. Good luck.